Okay friends, welcome to you all in this block rotor test simulation. So here we have given all the instruments, motor terminals are here, and then this is the shaft of motor which we have to block. Okay, which we have to block because this is the block rotor test, so we have to block this rotor. Okay, so we have to align this. What is the procedure? First we will discuss why we perform this test. So this is the objective. This test is performed to determine the short circuit current with normal applied voltage to stator, then power factor on short circuit, total equivalent resistance and reactance of the motor as referred to the stator. Locked rotor test is done by mechanically holding the motor shaft from turning and applying a reduced voltage on the stator. Okay, so what happens? Blocked rotor test, rotating is equivalent to make slip equal to 1, so that R2 dash becomes 0. This test is conducted by applying a low voltage to the stator so as to limit the current drawn to its full load value. At reduced voltage, the core loss can be neglected, but the effect of magnetizing reactance has to be taken into account. Okay, so we directly proceed. The steps, these are the steps for connection. So first of all, align the mechanical load with the shaft. Okay, first of all we go to the simulation. This is the simulation. So first of all, this is the shaft. Align the mechanical load with the shaft and tighten it with the help of wrench. So move this to here, then a message will come, mechanical load is aligned with the shaft, use wrench to tighten the screw. Then use this screw and keep here, and then okay, and then now rotate the wrench clockwise until the screw is tight. Now rotate the wrench until the screw is tight and leave it here. Okay, leave it here. Okay, now connect the circuit diagram as per the instructions. Okay, so select the cable color red. First of all, select the cable color red. Now connect L31. Okay, it is written you can connect L21 also. Whether you can take these three connections from here or these three connections from here. Okay, both are same. So here it is written over here, connect L31. It is given L31. Connect L31 with current coil of the wattmeter provided on the left side. Okay, then connect common point of wattmeter with U1. Then connect common point, this is the common point of wattmeter. Connect common point of wattmeter on the left side to U1, to the motor terminals. Okay, so this is the current coil is connected. Current coil is connected in one phase. Another phase also there is current coil is connected in another phase of second wattmeter. So we are connecting first the current coil connection of first wattmeter. Okay, then connect common point of wattmeter with U1. So current coil is connected in series. Then select the cable color green. Connect potential coil. This is the potential coil. Connect this potential coil to V1. Connect PC potential coil with P1. Then connect L32. This is the L32 point. Okay, where pointer is. Okay, moving on. L32, connect L32 with V1. Bring this connection up to here, V1. Okay, now L32 is connected to V1 point. Okay, now select the cable color blue. Then connect L33. This is the L33 with current coil of the wattmeter on the right side. Now take it to the right side, connect it to the first point of current coil provided of the wattmeter at the right side. Okay, and the right side. Connect the common point of wattmeter with W1. Then connect the common point of wattmeter to W1 here. Okay, W1. Okay, common point of the wattmeter with W1. It is connected. Now select the cable color green. Cable color green. Connect PC with P1. Now this is the potential coil of wattmeter PC. Now connect this PC to V1. Motor terminals V1. This is a common connection. Okay. The potential coil of both the wattmeter will be connected at V1. Okay. So this is the common point. On the third phase, in first phase wattmeter is connected, in another phase another wattmeter is connected, and the middle winding, this winding V1 is the common point. Okay, select the cable color green, connect PC with V1. Okay, we have connected the PC with V1. Then select the cable color green, connect L32, with one terminal of voltmeter. This is the L32 of, connect this to one terminal of voltmeter. Then select the cable color blue, okay, already selected. Then connect L33 with the other terminal of the voltmeter. Connect L33 with the other terminal of the voltmeter. Okay, select the cable color black. Now select the cable color black and connect ammeter between U2 and V2. Connect these points because the windings are forming star connection from here to here. So these 2 points U2 and V2 are connected through this ammeter, and connect V2 short, V2 and W2. This will be got short circuited. These are short circuited. Okay, so the windings are connected in star connection. Okay, now we have to click on check button whether connection is right or not. We are checking. So click on this check. So message will appear, right connection, star connected. So our windings, motor windings are connected in star and connection is right. Now what we have to do, if connection is wrong, so you have to reconnect all the connections. Okay, you have to reconnect, you have to do the connections right. Okay, now select one. Now from this terminal right click on this switch and it will move on one point. Okay, on the two-way switch. So left hand to right hand, it will turn to 1. Switch on the MCB, then switch on the MCB, then click the start button. Red color will appear here on the main circuit breaker. Then switch on the second MCB, here also red color will appear here. Okay, now click B, it will turn right at right side. Also here it will turn right 1. Okay, now move the variac supply, then increase the value of voltage. So here current will increase rapidly because this is blocked rotor test. So these are the readings of wattmeter W1, W2. This is the current because rotor is blocked. So small current, small voltage will generate higher current, very much current. Again you increase the voltage, so it becomes higher. Okay, so note down all the readings: W1, W2, current. Okay, block rotor current, ammeter current, then voltmeter value. Okay guys, so this is the simulation of blocked rotor test. Okay.